Hi, everybody. Yes, I am dressed the same as yesterday because, yes, in my time it is the same day. I thought I would record both of these today since I have some things to do tomorrow morning. It is Black History Month. Last week I took a day to share a couple of cards from this Black. Oops, there we go. Black History flashcards. They are made and sold by urbanintellectuals.com. One word, urbanintellectuals.com. So I urge you to grab hold of these. There are two volumes. This is volume one, which is General Black History. There is a second volume that is famous women of African descent. Today I'm going to lift up four people. A couple you may have heard of, but maybe not others. The first is a woman who I remember and greatly respected, Shirley Chisholm. What do you know about her? Do you know why she's famous? She was a politician, educator, and author. She died in 2005, born in 1924. And she was the first African-American woman elected to the U.S. Congress. So I thought, in light of everything that's going on with our national narrative this week, that we should lift her up. She was also the first African-American candidate for a major party's nomination for President of the United States in 1972. She was introduced to the National Women's Hall of Fame right over here in Seneca Falls in 1993, and President Obama posthumously awarded her the Medal of Freedom in 2015. So I lift up Shirley Chisholm today. Another person who I was not very familiar with is this man, whose name is Percy Julian. Have you heard of him? I had not. He's a scientist, as you can tell from the picture, who lived from 1899 to 1975. He was a research chemist and pioneer in the chemical synthesis of medicinal drugs, specifically cortisone, all the corticosteroids that we have, and birth control pills. He was the first to synthesize the natural product that's used to treat glaucoma, and a pioneer in the industrial large-scale chemical synthesis of human hormones. His work laid the foundation for the steroid drug industry that includes birth controls. He started his own company to synthesize steroid intermediates from the wild Mexican yam. I did know there was a connection between yams and estrogen production, and this guy, brains behind that. He received more than 130 chemical patents. He was one of the first African Americans to receive a doctorate in chemistry, and was the first African American chemist inducted into the National Academy of Sciences. So, Percy Julian, a name I wish I had known when I was growing up. The third one I have today is a woman who I wish I'd known, but she died in 1926. She was born in 1892, and her name is Bessie Coleman. And you can see from the picture, she was an aviatrix. American civil aviator, she was known as Queen Bess. She was the first woman of African American and Native American descent to hold a pilot license in this country, and the first American to earn an international pilot's license. The first American to earn an international pilot's license. In 1921, she received her international pilot license in France because no American flight school would train a colored woman. Her goals were to expose her people to the world of aviation. In 1926, though, she fell to her death while practicing for one of her famous stunt shows, and evidence later indicated that her plane may have been tampered with. Isn't it interesting how women, people of color, sometimes just anyone who's innovative, threatens others? She was inducted into the National Aviation Hall of Fame in 2006. So, Bessie Coleman. And finally, it's a group of people which I had heard about but didn't really know much about. The first Black Cowboys. We never, well, except for maybe Blazing Saddles, we never really saw Black cowboys, did we? When we were watching, if you grew up like I did, watching Westerns on TV. But 1 in 4 of America's cowboys were African American, 25%. Many of the slaves of the 17th and 18th centuries were familiar with herding cattle from homelands of West Africa. And the Federation of Black Cowboys, there is a Federation of Black Cowboys. They maintain the legacies of Black cowboys in America. Hollywood gave little attention to Black cowboys who made their mark in Western history, but notable Black cowboys included Bass Reeves, Ned Huddleston, also known as Esom Dart, and William Bill Pickett. So, a little known fact about our own history, another case where we have been deprived of the rich texture of diversity as history has been accounted to us. All right, that's it for today. 4 people: Chisolm, Julian, Coleman, and Black Cowboys. Something to think about. Go learn some more over the weekend. All right, everybody. Hey, it's Valentine's Day this weekend. I hope you have a happy Valentine's Day. And, even if you don't have a special Valentine, it's all about love. And God is love. So offer up a Valentine to God. God certainly is offering them to us. I'm Pastor Deb Swift of South Presbyterian Church in Rochester, New York. Thanks for joining me for this prayerful pause. We'll see you next time. Be safe, be well. God bless. Take care. And bye for now.